There's a promise we love to claim. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. We love the idea that God has a unique purpose for our lives, but we aren't always told is that being who God created you to be will cost you. It sounds harsh, but look at the life of Jesus. From the moment he started his public ministry, he knew exactly who he was and why he was there. And what happened? He's no longer just a face in the crowd. He lost the approval of the religious elite, and at the end, he lost nearly all his friends. Stepping into your God-given identity means you stop fitting into the mold the world, and sometimes even the church, has pressed you into. You become a square peg in a round hole. Jesus warned us about this in Matthew chapter 10. He said, "Do not suppose that I have come to you to bring peace to the earth. And I did not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to turn a man against his father, a daughter, and against her mother." He wasn't saying he came to cause hate. He was saying that the truth is dividing line. When you start living authentically for God, your very presence exposes the compromises in others. Some people love the old, comfortable version of you. They liked you when you stayed in the box they put you in. When you walk toward your purpose, you will outgrow some friendships. You will disappoint some family members. This isn't because you are mean. It is because your obedience to God creates a friction that comfort cannot survive. And then there's a cost of your own comfort. Your flesh loves predictability. It loves safety, but the spirit calls you to the unknown. In Luke 9:23, Jesus said, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny themselves and take up their cross daily and follow me." A cross is not a burden. It is an instrument of death. It is the death of your comfort zone. You cannot be who God made you to be and stay where you are. You cannot grow spiritually while remaining emotionally cozy. The comfort of a mediocre faith will try to hold you back, whispering, "Stay here, it's safe." But safety is not the goal. To surrender is. So yes, it will cost you. It cost Jesus everything. But here is the truth. The world forgets. What you lose for the sake of Christ, you find in him. And when people leave, he fills the void. When comfort fades, his presence becomes your peace. And you were not created to fit in. You were created for purpose. Ephesians 2:10 says, "For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do." So do not let the fear of loss keep you from becoming the masterpiece he designed you to be. Yes, it will cost you people and your comfort, but it will gain you a life that actually matters. Be who God made you to be. It is worth the cost. And as always, I love you all. God bless you.